What's up, guys? Welcome back to another MCOC Alliance War, and my alliance this time is taking on the Frost Giants. And up first, I was going to take this first node, Science node. I was thinking it might be Spider-Man or something. It ended up being Rhino. My teammate ended up taking him out. So we come up to the next one, which is another Science. So it has to be a Spider-Man because it's on unblockable first, and it is. So try to create some distance, got enough, was able to fully evade that first special. I was pretty excited about that. I was getting pretty good at it, and then, I don't know, they changed his animation a little bit, where he comes forward just a tad bit, and it kind of threw me off. So here I'm getting backed up. I'm like, oh no, if he fires off his special, done for, or going to take a lot of damage. So I was just trying to create some space. That's why I threw that special. He evaded back. Luckily he didn't do his first special again, so I was able to finish off the fight almost unscathed. I took like 5-10% damage. Coming up next, we got the enhanced fury and energy resistance and all that good stuff, and it is a Nightcrawler, which sometimes I do great against them, other times not so much. Able to get them to switch stances very quickly in the fight, and normally when that happens, provided that I don't make any terrible mistakes, the fight's pretty much over. So he just becomes a normal champ to beat. No evade, attack not that great other than his swords, but I do have Ghost Rider, so I won't take that additional damage from any crits. But he does get Fury, up to 3 stacks of Fury when he's awakened, so he can hit very hard if he does hit you. But you see, I didn't take any hits, walked away with full health. Up next, we are going to have the enhanced ability by 20% enhanced, and was thinking maybe it would be an Agent Venom, but it is a Crossbones, which makes sense. Whenever he shrugs off a debuff, he turns it into a Fury, and he has that, I want to say it's like 25% chance when maxed out, so you increase that by another 20%. But the good thing is I do have Ghost Rider, I have a Mystic, so whenever he does shrug these off, when that Fury wears off, the Mystic Dispersion kicks in, so I get a little bit extra power. Oh no, he's a much easier chance to face over Agent Venom, so happy to see him here instead of him. So got in the heavy attack there, starting to do a little bit of regen. So I know the next couple of fights, is where I'll probably take some serious damage, depending on who I end up facing. So fired off the third special, got the last judgment. Just need a couple more hits, and it is over. So next up we have the adaptive, so going to take in Ghost Rider again to nullify any buffs. That gives me some more power from Mystic Dispersion, and it is a Dormammu. So I go ahead and do the Bleed Judgment first, followed by the Fury one. Kind of hesitate at times using the Fury against Dormammu, just because I know when it wears off, there's a good chance that it's going to convert into a degeneration, like it did right there. You see, taken away for 120. So able to get the heavy attack off. And sometimes I do this. I fire off the heavy and then just instinctively fire off the third special, and then afterwards I realized I didn't get the regeneration, but luckily this time I did get the regen. So even though I'm degenerating, I'm also regenerating at the same time, and you see the power is almost full again. So go ahead and heavy and third special one more time. And was hoping I was going to kill him, but it doesn't. But even if I don't hit him again, I'm pretty sure that the damnation will kill him. But I get one more hit in and it's over. So coming down, and I'm just hoping it's not a magic. And actually, for all of my fights, I'm hoping that it's not a magic. And it is a Nightcrawler, which, like I said earlier, can be good, can be bad. Just depends on how he fights. If he dashes back, gives me a chance to get him to switch stances, then it can be a good fight. See, I landed parry there. Just trying to get him down 25% because now I know that I can really start doing some damage. Because at the beginning of the fight, he does have that armor, and it takes, you know, quite a few hits to get him down that first 25%. So trying to bait out his second special so I can fire off my heavy attack right there and then do the third special. And now it's just about getting in some good regen while taking him down. You know, what I like to do is finish the fight off while I'm regenerating and the damnation is going, but a lot of times that doesn't happen. But fire off as I'm firing off this special, the game starts lagging, so I pause it, go to the home screen, come back, and it's better. But I'm just gonna blame the lag. It just threw me off, and that's why I got hit there. No, I messed up there, but not too bad. Didn't end up taking too much damage. So coming up again, this is normally a Nightcrawler again. So it is, and it's basically like the last node, only he doesn't get that armor up at the beginning of the fight, which is good. But still have to get him to switch stances, and it's like, come on, just dash back and hold. That's all I want. He's not doing it, and finally did it there, but he evaded, and finally I get him to switch stances. So now I can really start attacking him. And I can't remember how. I'm pretty sure I do well in this fight because I used my Ghost Rider against the mini boss, so I obviously didn't die. But now I just need to get that heavy attack in, fire off the third special, get some regeneration in, and like I said, what I like to try to do is like really lay into him at this point and get him down before the regeneration wears off. And am I able to do that? It looks like I am. Yes. Like I said, I can't remember. This was like 2 wars ago. So up next we have the stun immune, and I'm thinking that it's going to be a Mystic, and so I bring in Captain America, and it is. Yes, it is Juggernaut. So try my best not to do the trigger dexterity. I know he has that permanent buff, which gives me an increased block proficiency. So whenever he does unstoppable, I will have perfect block the whole time, and whenever he has Fury, I will have perfect block as well. Just when he has one buff, most of the time I have perfect block, but there are a few hits that sneak in that do a little bit of damage. But for this fight, actually, all the none of the strikes he land, or the blocks, did any damage, so I was able to come away unscathed. And I didn't get backed up either, which is very, very good. Able to keep them around the middle slash to the right side of the screen, and I think that's when he uses his specials the most, when you have him backed up, or if he has you backed up, then he just just keeps spamming that first special, when other times it seems like he just really doesn't want to use it. But able to finish him off. Can't remember how many hits that wasn't paying attention, but didn't matter, didn't take any damage. Now I know this is going to be a magic, and it is. So like I said, I brought in Ghost Rider, but he doesn't have any type of ability accuracy reduction. Able to get past the limbo the first time, but not the second time. And just look at that tick away, that health tick away. So just going to do as much damage as possible with him before I bring in Gwenpool. And provided that I play well, very well with Gwenpool, it is possible to take magic down in one shot. You see, I was able to get the heavy attack off, and I know I'm gonna die from limbo, so I'm just trying to get as many hits in as possible. The next limbo that triggers is definitely going to kill me, so I just go all out at it. And I mean, she did that hit, but it didn't matter because I was going to die from limbo anyway. So bringing in Gwenpool, and can't remember if it was this fight or the next fight. I do end up dying against magic. I end up making a critical mistake, but like I said, I can't remember if it's this one or the next one. So I'll let you know when it happens. But just looking at my combo meter up here at 19, so hitting 20, so close to 25, which would be 50%. Oh, and I got hit. So if I could have kept that going, I probably could have taken her down. Maybe she would have triggered limbo one more time, but should have been able to take her down in one go, provided that I didn't get hit there. And what ended up happening is she was just standing there not blocking, and I wasn't paying attention to the fact that she wasn't blocking. So I came in and she got the intercept. But right now I know the next limbo is going to kill me, so I'm just holding off until limbo ticks off like it does right there, and then fire off my third special. And I just hold block just because I don't want her to hit me, but I know I'm dead anyways. So bring in Captain America, who has full health. I'm just going to chip away as much damage as I can. Got lucky there, didn't trigger the limbo. And let's see if I trigger again. No, didn't trigger it this time either, so feeling pretty good, doing some decent damage. Again, as you can see, I'm not using my specials, which I probably could have, used the first special, just keep spamming the first special, but didn't really think about that. Was just thinking that I would, right before I die, just fire off my third special. So that's what I'm doing, just keeping an eye on my health, keeping an eye on limbos. So 2 more limbos and this fight will be over, and there's one. So the next limbo that triggers, I know, will be the last one, so I'll just which is this one right here, I'm sure. So yep, limbo triggers, finish the combo, and fire off my third special for just how much damage is that? Almost 5k, extra 5k damage. So okay, so I ended up messing up the recording apparently, and what ends up happening is I take magic down, I revived again, and I was using Gwenpool. I actually think I may have deleted the recording, but I was doing good. I got to like 40 hits, and I pushed her over one by power fire off my third special for some reason, and she ended up triggering Limbo. So I threw a little bit of health on my Captain America and was able to finish off the fight. So as you can see down there, I did take her down, and then I chipped off like maybe chipped off a few thousand off the main boss, but my teammate ends up taking her down. So we were able to win this war, and that pushed us into tier 1, and we'll get that video out to you guys within the next 24 hours of the release of this video. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.